At the beginning of the year, Finn and I had a wild idea. Would our followers actually pay to travel with us? And at first it sounded completely crazy, but as we dug into it and did a little bit more research, we realized it might not be so far-fetched after all. But one question still remained. Why wouldn't they just pay less and travel on their own? And that's exactly the question we're gonna be answering in today's video. I just landed in Costa Rica, and this is where we're gonna be hosting our first ever group trip. It's gonna be insane. I think Finn's gonna be around here somewhere. I gotta find him. Oh shoot, I'm out. No! Dude, how's it going? We arrived a day early to give ourselves some buffer time for travel and to prepare for everyone's arrival. Unexpectedly, most of the group showed up early as well. Room 212. Shoot. Oh, snap. My bed. Finn's bed. All right, this has happened way faster than I thought it would. Everyone's already here. With no time to spare, we dove into an unplanned adventure, exploring Costa Rica a day ahead of schedule. It was absolute chaos. Somehow no one got hurt, and it turned out to be the perfect way to bond before the official trip even began. Gosh, this group is so big. I love it. I cannot wait for the week to come.
And we're going in the jungle. The jungle. Let's go.
So it's the first night of the trip and we have a welcome dinner with everybody. Finn's shaving in the background right there. But I'm a little bit nervous for the dinner. Not sure how it's gonna go, if everybody's gonna get along or be able to talk to each other. So hopefully it works out and it won't be super awkward.
I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go see them.
Finn, go. He's gotta go talk to our trip guide before dinner. Based on how tonight goes, I really feel like it's gonna lay out how the rest of the trip goes, which is a little bit scary in my mind. I hope it goes well, and I think we got some really cool people on this trip, so I gotta head down there, but I'll catch you guys later. While we had already met a majority of the group today, there's still a few new faces that we'd see at dinner that night. My nerves were high, especially when our trip guide mentioned that she had a surprise for us, and nothing could have prepared me for what came next. We ended up having an impromptu dance lesson at dinner. Everyone got super into it, and it quickly became one of my favorite moments of the entire trip. First lesson learned, don't fear the unknown. Everyone had arrived as solo travelers, but by the end of the welcome dinner, we left as a group. What a way to kick off the trip. Thank you guys for coming. It's gonna be an insane time. Stoked for the week to come. My biggest tip to everybody is be as raw and as real as you can. These people around you, yes, they're like strangers right now, but they can be your lifelong friends and your travel partners to wherever you go. Finn's an example right here, so. Yeah. Have an amazing time. Can't wait to meet all you guys and to new experiences. Yeah!
Hasta luego. Buenas noches.
Please listen to the video sponsor. The last thing I want to worry about when I travel is staying connected, and that's why I use Olaflight eSIM. It lets me skip the hassle of physical SIM cards and roaming charges. Olaflight eSIMs are available in 213 destinations worldwide, so no matter where I go, I stay connected. I simply purchase the eSIM and it arrives within minutes via email or WhatsApp, ready to activate and install immediately. No waiting, no stress. One thing to keep in mind is not all phones are eSIM compatible. Luckily, newer phones like the iPhone 14 and above in the USA are eSIM only, but you can check the compatibility on Olify's website before you buy. And the best part, I get unlimited data in over 167 destinations, so I don't have to worry about data limits while I'm exploring. And if I stay longer than expected, I can easily top up without any hidden fees, just simple, transparent pricing. Plus, there are customizable day plans for 133 destinations, and 204 destinations come with hotspot capabilities. Setting up my eSIM was super easy. I either do it through the Olify app or the website, and the app even helps me track my usage and guides me through the installation. Whether I scan a QR code, install manually, or use a one-click install for iOS, it's all quick and hassle-free. And if I ever need help, Olify's 24/7 support team is there via WhatsApp or live chat to assist me anytime. Seriously, if you need service while traveling, Olify is a great solution. Use code Luke Bosworth to get 5% off on any eSIM or top up. Don't miss out on seamless connectivity. Make your next trip stress-free with Olify today. That is a volcano right there, and we are currently on a hike that's going around it a little bit. But one of the main selling points of this trip was activity-based. From canyoneering to hot springs, horses, waterfalls, kayaking, ziplining, local farms, nature, beach days, hiking, and even nights out on the town, we plan to always be doing something. Like a lot of these adventures, me and Finn would be doing on our own, and it's way, way more fun with a huge group. Whoa! Look, this is what it looks like. That's pretty cool, but yeah, covered by clouds right now. I always say it's not a good trip if you don't have to recover from it. Breakfast, pretty good.
Excellent.
Fruit Loops, pancakes.
What's going on YouTube? Today we're gonna be mukbanging this soft-boiled egg. Right now Luke is salting it.
Chug, 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 chug. Yeah.
We are headed out our first room, just had breakfast, and we're about to hit the bus to head to an organic farm and hike around a volcano. Having a bus to transport us everywhere was so nice. It felt like summer camp, but in the best way. Also, this was our trip guide, Tatiana. She allows me and Finn to be a part of the trip and not plan the trip.
Yeah, is this real?
Did you sleep well?
You're dreaming right now.
What's up? Are you being hypnotized?
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up.
Since this was Finn and I's first time planning a group trip, we were definitely struggling with where to go and what to do, which is why we partnered with a trip planning company. We picked Costa Rica as our destination, and they had pre-planned trips that we got to pick and choose what we wanted to do and what we didn't. Our first activity of the trip was a visit to a local farm, and honestly, me and Finn were a bit hesitant about it when we planned it. We thought it might be kind of lame. However, I quickly discovered that almost anything can be fun with the right group of people. That's not to downplay how fascinating it was to learn about their food growing methods and try some new cuisine, which was generally really good. But it turned out to be the perfect activity to help everyone get to know each other better while immersing ourselves in Costa Rica's culture. Oh! Hold up, that's not Costa Rica's culture, this is.
Let's go, yes.
Are you even hungry?
Jobbing.
I do not want to get stung by that.
I'm just different, you know?
Colorado.
We're out here in Costa Rica looking for the indigenous sloth. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bro, what was that?
We gotta start slow.
Alright,
frick. Do you want to go slow?
Full strength first.
You can do whatever you want, but just know it's coming back. Oh! That wasn't even that bad. Is it bad? Yeah. We hopped back on the party bus and headed off to our second adventure of the day, which was hiking up this volcano that you cannot see because clouds are covering it. Look at this group though. We traveled deep. You're on the areola rock. Oh, hike? Experiencing the rainforest for the first time with everyone was truly magical. Sure, the weather was, well, rainy, but honestly, the conditions made it even more memorable.
Oh no!
And like I've said before, traveling with the right people makes everything better. Also, this was probably one of the most laid-back days of the trip, which says a lot. I don't smell it. I don't smell it.
I don't smell it.
I don't think it smells like licorice. Yes, this was the best view of the volcano, but I guess we'll just have to come back someday. After a long day, we got to head back and relax in our hot springs, right at our resort, and really get into some good conversation. Good morning. Here's our view. Pretty nice. A lot of clouds. We didn't realize it was springtime here. They're coming out of their winter season, which is rainy season. So every day it's been very wet and rainy and cloudy. But I think when we go to the beach side, it won't be like that. It does make it feel like we're in a jungle, definitely. So today we are canyoneering, which is gonna be really fun. We gotta get ready. These days start out early and end very, very late. But I think adventure has definitely been checked off the list already, and we got tons more. And last night we really got into a good conversation with everybody by the pool, which was kind of another main selling point for this trip: human connection. The reason I believe we were all put on this earth is deeply rooted in connection. To have fun together, to learn from one another, and to just experience life with each other. It's not about the social media posts or to show that you're better than others. Hanging with people reminds us we're not alone on this journey called life. It's crazy in a world that's so connected. We can feel so deeply lonely at times. You can chase all the adventures you want, but I promise you, without human connection, it feels hollow. It truly is the people we share it with that give life its depth. Finn and I started this trip so that we can meet new people, have lifelong friends, and to bring other like-minded people together so that they can all have travel partners and go through life with someone who kind of thinks the same way they do in terms of traveling and wanting to explore more and get more out of life.
Go back to sleep.
I feel like in the mornings in our room we have to keep it really hyped so that we can bring the energy out to the whole group.
Yes!
So it's like constantly just like dancing, trying to keep the energy up. So it's been a little bit rainy. Morning, morning. How are you? Feeling good? Feeling good?
Morning. Ready.
Breakfast of champions. We have a jam-packed day ahead with canyoneering, waterfalls, and more hot springs. Fingers crossed, everyone makes it through today injury-free. Also, I learned my second lesson of the trip right here. When traveling with the group, always set the meeting time earlier than when you actually need to be there. Off to canyoneering. We are about to go canyoneering right now. We just got our instructions. Hopefully we all make it through. Ollie's up first. Is that Ollie?
No,
Okay. You nervous?
a little bit.
This is so cool. We're like completely surrounded in this jungle, just going through this little canyon. And it's also been raining for the past couple days, so the water's like really high.
I'm about to pee my pants.
Hands down, this was the craziest thing we did on the trip. This was mostly everyone's first time canyoneering, and with a quick tutorial of how to belay, they were thrown straight off a cliff. Literally. And what made this experience even better was that our guides were just as stoked to be there as we were. I mean, look at this guy. He's like Spider-Man! I've done a lot of guided tours in my life, but this was by far one of the best. From the jungle we were in, to the places they took us through, I am so happy the group got to experience this together. Also, this was one of the funniest moments. Noah's you know what were getting absolutely destroyed by the water. Now it's my turn.
When I tell you to hold the red one, you do it, okay? Whoa!
When you jump off a cliff like that and put all of your trust in the rope, it's an experience like none other. If you've never been canyoneering, add it to your bucket list right now, and I would highly, highly recommend you do it in a rainforest. We were officially in Costa Rica now, and as bad as we wanted to stay in this remote area longer, the jungle spit us out and it was on to the next adventure.
One, two, three, canyoning!
Yes, we were singing The Lion King in the bathroom. There was really good acoustics in there. But I guess this ties in my third selling point of the trip, and that's me and Finn. It's hard for me to see this as a selling point because, in my mind, we're just regular guys. But I guess looking from the outside in, we are a hoot and a holler sometimes. Starting off with Finn. He is one of the most interesting people you'll meet because he grew up sailing around the globe. So now he sees the world with a completely different lens than anybody else. He can also be the life of the party when he wants. As for myself, I would say my strong suit is being personable. I love getting to know someone and find out why they are the way they are. I'm also an adventure enthusiast and will say yes to just about anything cool. I would say Finn and I make a pretty good team, but regardless if we host a trip together or separate, I think we both have enough wild and crazy energy to create epic group adventures on our own. Something not everyone can do. One last point about me and Finn as trip leaders, and then I'll stop talking about us. But we have a ton of knowledge and experience with filming, social media, traveling, action sports, sailing, nomadic living, you name it, we've probably done it. So pick our brain and we can help you with starting whatever new adventure you're planning next. Currently on our way to a hot spring right now. It's gonna feel so good out here. So this place we're at uses natural hot water and they pump it into these man-made pools. Each pool has a different temperature and the hottest has to be like 105 or something crazy, almost burning. It was a really nice change though from the cold, rainy weather we've been having. Tucked into the trees was our villa we stayed in for the last couple of days. It was as epic as it looks. And with that, we have another early morning bus ride today. Funny enough, I actually look forward to these transfers now because we have so much fun on them. I mean, they're almost an activity of their own.
Up ahead in the distance, I'm thinking to myself, welcome to Hotel California.
Lots of really pretty boys, the chick girlfriends. Let's in the courtyard.
We're finally leaving the rainforest today and headed to the beach for some warm, sunny weather. The group has really bonded now, and they're already reminiscing about the trip while also feeling a little bit of sadness as the end draws closer. I learned my third lesson of the trip here. Live in the present because the future arrives way sooner than you think. So we decided to ride horses on the beach right when we got to Jaco. Look how many of us there are. This is ridiculous. My horse is named Pinto. I'm pretty terrified right now. Look at him, he's chilling, but who knows what's gonna happen next. So we just took over the road on all of our horses. It's insane. We're basically in a parade. Finn's somehow galloping. I don't know who's doing that, but we're going to the beach right now. This is gonna be beautiful. I hope we get a swim with our horses. That'd be fun. Trotting. I need to trot. I'm not sure how. I think we kiss and they go faster. So this wasn't even scheduled, but our amazing trip guide Tatiana told us we need to ride horses on the beach. She also told us to wear pants, but a majority of us didn't want to because, well, it was hot out. After the worst chafing of my life, fourth lesson learned, Tatiana is always right. Woo! This is insane. Oh my gosh. Watching the sunset on the beach, riding horses. Come on.
Vámonos, vámonos. Vámonos. Oh, that was so sick.
Alright, if you've made it this far in the video, I'm guessing you'd probably love to attend the next group trip. However, you're probably wondering, what are the downsides? And being completely honest, there are some. When you travel with such a big group, you have to stay in larger accommodations, like this resort we stayed in Hako. It was super nice, but didn't have the same local feel as a hostel. Group trips are a little more pricey as well because we have to stay in hotels. This next downside should be obvious, but if you don't want to travel with people, don't go on a group trip. Being introverted is completely okay, but don't try to solo travel a group trip. That'll ruin your experience and the experience for the others. And lastly, finding time to travel that works with so many people is very, very difficult. So if you have a prior conflict, I totally get it, but sadly, you're going to miss the trip. Majority rules on this one. Even with the downsides, group travel is still an unbelievable experience and adds a whole nother level to the trip. Good morning, it is the next day and we are in the Pacific Ocean kayaking. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so hyped right now. I think we're carrying over energy from last night, but man, what a fun day this is gonna be. We got kayaking and ziplining. It's gonna be a crazy day. This was a great way to get out and enjoy the sun. Some of us, a little too much. We paddled to this beach to have lunch, hang out, and maybe throw some flips. Life is good. The theme of this trip, I think, is don't stop moving. And with that, we are going ziplining right after we just got done kayaking in the Pacific Ocean. You excited?
I'm so excited.
You tired?
Very tired.
I see it.
No energy, but we keep going.
Keep going.
Fun.
Theme of the trip, keep pushing through, keep having fun, keep adventuring. I'm not gonna lie, we probably could have done without the zipline today. We were wiped out from the sun and salt, but good thing is, ziplining is basically just a moving chair in the sky. It was a neat experience though, being in the canopy and seeing the jungle floor from above.
Stand up to the other side. Muy bien. Muy bien. Pull up.
Oh, that was fast.
Population does America have than the UK?
Energy was a little low for the second activity of today, but we'll recoup tonight, have a great dinner, and we'll see what we get up to in town.
We are getting so tired.
Super tired.
Our bodies are wearing down. Our extrovertness
Everything.
is wearing out.
This trip,
Well, maybe not that so much, but
we're just getting wrecked. We feel like we got hit by a car. It's been a good day though. We gotta get the energy up. Each morning it's harder to get energy up. but we do it. Now we gotta get on the bus.
Last day though.
Last day. It's gonna be a good day.
Hopefully we can see some good wildlife, some birds, sloths.
Sloth, are you feeling
Maybe
pretty?
iguanas.
How are you feeling like energy-wise right now?
Like mid to high, because
Mid to high.
my throat hurts, but like
right.
excited. Although it's the last day, so it's kind of sad.
You get that,
Yeah.
Tim? Mid to high?
I feel sick,
Uh
honestly.
oh, Anthony,
Yeah,
you feel a little tired, a little sick?
I'm feeling well rested.
Okay,
My
I
phone's
like
not even
it.
my phone's not even charged because I fell asleep so fast.
Nice. Girls, energy level, where are we at today?
I feel so much better. Sleep was much needed.
Good. Phoebe?
Phoebe feels
Phoebe,
sick.
uh-oh. For the final full day, we're headed to Emmanuel Antonio National Park. This is one of the most biodiverse places in the whole world, and it's showing us just how spectacular Costa Rica really is. As we enjoy the last moments of being together for almost 24 hours, 7 days straight, we realize how lucky we are to experience a fraction of time of each of our lives together. This will probably be the last time the entire group will all be together in one place ever again, which is really sad. But it's not about how much time you have with someone, but how fully you live in that time together. Thank you guys for making this trip so memorable, and I hope that you take away the lessons you learned, the connection you felt to others, and your overwhelming joy for life to your own parts of the world. Until the next adventure. It's the final day and we're all headed out on our own journeys. You give me your room key up.
I already gave it. I'm so sad. I'm gonna miss all of you. I'm gonna miss this camera.
I know.
That's so sad.
So sad, bro.
I appreciate you all. You made my day, my week. This trip was amazing.
And enjoy the video.
As I look back into the beginning of the year and me and Finn were planning this trip, there was just so many like unknown variables, like will the group get along, will the activities be fun, what's Costa Rica gonna be like, because none of us have been here. But all our fears were completely blown out of the water within the first couple of days of the trip. I mean, everyone just got along so well. The activities were amazing, like super cool activities. We got to really see Costa Rica. I would love to do another group trip sometime in the future. I mean, it's just so fun bringing a bunch of young people who want to travel together, and you just have a massive group anywhere you go. I think that was the coolest part. I am getting a little post-trip depression though. I mean, it was just so jam-packed and fun for the last week and rarely any downtime. So now that me and Finn are in Costa Rica, we're a little bit sad. We wish the group was still here, but I mean, the trip was absolutely incredible. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope I answered the question thoroughly enough for you guys. And if you want to come on the next group trip, let me know in the comments and let me know where we should go, or at least the climate. Should I do mountains or should I do beach again? Let me know. See you guys.